to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to be doing a grocery haul for you guys. I have all of my groceries right here. This is actually a video that's been on my to-do list, on my filming to-do list for quite some time. You guys have been requesting it over the years, and I actually didn't know what to film today, but I did have to go to the grocery store, so I thought I would show you guys what I bought. And also, whilst we're in my kitchen and talking about food, I also thought I would show you guys a little tour of my kitchen and show you how I like to organize things and keep things looking pretty. We don't have the biggest kitchen, it's not my dream kitchen yet, but I want to show you guys how I make the most of it and just have a little chat about food and why I buy certain things. I actually love grocery shopping. If you guys know me, you know that I love food. I almost like it as much as shopping for clothes or for beauty products because I think food is so important for our bodies. I know that when I have good food at home, I'm going to eat good food, and that's going to make me feel really great. It's going to be great for my skin, for my hair, for my body, and just for my overall mental wellness and how happy I am, because food definitely has such an impact on the chemistry in your body, on your hormones, and also your digestion, which can have a huge effect on your mood. So I really like to invest in my food. That's a big priority for me. It doesn't mean that you have to buy everything organic or from, a super expensive place. It's just about having lots of good things at home that you can reach for snacks or for meals, and just to generally have good stuff at home that will inspire you to eat well and take care of your body. So I'm super excited to share this video with you guys. It's actually all here in front of me. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm actually going to go on the other side of this table so I can show you a little bit better. So this is an overview of everything that I got this morning. This is typically what I buy every week or 2 weeks. Some things are staples that you just need to buy, every now and then. But when it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, I do buy these on a weekly, but sometimes twice a week as well, because I like to keep them fresh. So let's start in this area here. So we first have this beautiful basil plant. Basil is one of my favorite herbs, and I love using this for pasta dishes or when I make tomato soup. Isn't that just beautiful? And it makes the whole kitchen smell amazing. So I love a bit of fresh basil. We then have a big bag of red apples. These apples are my favorite because they're just very crunchy and sweet. I think it's actually the season for these types of apples right now, so they're extra delicious. And I get a pretty big bag because I like to snack on these during the day. They're nice to have after dinner or lunch as well, and I love to have these with some almond butter or some peanut butter. Super delicious. We've got some organic mushrooms, which I love to just fry a little bit with some onion and other veggies, and a bunch of bananas. I love the taste of bananas, and it's a great snack. We also add them to smoothies and to oatmeal, but I unfortunately can't eat too many bananas because they do break my skin out, but I do like them from time to time, so it's like a little treat for me. Got some tomatoes. These are also organic. I prefer to buy organic, as you're gonna see, but if you're on a budget or if it's just not possible to find something that is organic, then I would just say buy the conventional. As long as you're just consuming the vegetables, I think that's the most important. If you can buy organic, that's great, and if not, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I've also got 2 pieces of ginger here. Ginger is one of my favorite things ever. Again, I add this to my smoothies. I also love to make fresh ginger tea with lemon and a little bit of manuka honey, and it is so good. Really great for your skin, and it has a lot of nutrients in here that is just super helpful to your body, for your digestion as well. Then we've got a cucumber. I love me some cucumber. I love all of these things. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot, but cucumber is one of my favorite vegetables. Super rich in water and different vitamins and minerals. Great for your skin. We've got a red bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper. These are again great for stir frying with different vegetables like the mushrooms. You can also eat them as a snack with some hummus. Delicious. Next we have some sweet potato. I go through these like crazy during the week. They're really rich in vitamin A and in lots of good fiber. Plus they're really filling, so you can eat and really feel full, but know that you're eating something really good. So I love sweet potato a few times per week. I just bake them in the oven. We've then got some beautiful blueberries. Look at those, you guys. That's like nature's candy right there. Got some nice avocados there, which are great for adding to salads. These are quite hard still, so I'm gonna have to wait a few days. Then we've got some baby carrots, and over here we've got some grapes. Some beautiful red organic grapes, a few lemons. I actually bought more, but I already put some away because there wasn't enough space. I like to squeeze it into my water first thing in the morning, and I will also add it to my smoothies, and I will season my meals with this as well to give it some nice flavor. So gotta have lots of lemons at home. So that's kind of like the fresh stuff that I like to buy every few days. And then there is this part, which is more like packaged foods, pastas. Here we've got some oat milk. This is an organic oat milk, and you want to make sure when you're buying any types of plant-based milks that the ingredient list is not too long. So definitely make sure to check the label of everything that you buy. I really like oat milk, but you could also get almond milk or coconut milk. I prefer oat because it's a little bit lower in fat, and because I already love to eat almond, like almond butter or just regular nuts, I try to keep the fat low in other areas where I can. So oat milk is also a great option, and it tastes really good. It's very creamy. And then here we've got some pasta. This is penne pasta, but without gluten. So this is made from rice, which I think is super cool. I love that you can find so many great healthy alternatives these days to traditional foods that just leave you feeling better and less bloated. This is something that's quite new to me. This is the first time that I'm trying it, but it looked so good. These are little vegetable raviolis, and they are vegan, so they don't contain any cheese or dairy, which is great because I don't eat any dairy because it aggravates my skin. So these look super delicious. And to go with the pasta and this, I love to buy regular tomato sauce. Here we have a Toscana tomato sauce, and this is a regular basil tomato sauce. And then what I always like to do if I am having pasta like this, I will fill half the plate with vegetables. So I will do 50% pasta and then 50% vegetables. For example, sliced up cucumber or bell pepper or mushrooms. I also like broccoli, which I don't have today, but just any vegetables that will go, you know, on the side of the pasta to make the dish even healthier and just fill up on good fiber and vitamins. Plus you get all the goodness of the pasta, but still a bit of the vegetables as well. Moving on, we've got some raisins and dates. You guys know that I love to add these to my oatmeal. If you want a really cheeky like little snack dessert with dates, just open up a date, put some almond butter inside, and you guys, it is the most incredible thing. It makes my heart sing. Another thing that I love is dried mango. These are really like soft and gooey. It tastes like candy. It's so good. And then over here we've got 2 nut bars. I don't eat these very often, but I do like to have them in the kitchen. If I'm feeling hungry and I'm going out the door and I just want to grab something quickly, then I will grab one of these, and Mo really likes these as well. This is something else that Mo and I will sometimes have after dinner if we want something sweet, but we still want it to be relatively healthy. These are rice cakes with a dark chocolate topping, so these are vegan. And then this is the same but with a kind of like bitter orange flavor. You guys, delicious. Oatmeal, I like to have oatmeal almost every single morning, so I tend to buy a lot of these. And then these are coconut milk yogurts. This is the dark berry flavor. They also have mango flavor and vanilla flavor, but I'm really into these ones right now. So they taste just like regular yogurts, but they're made without dairy, so it's made with coconut milk. Next we've got some hummus, and this is one that has some herbs in it. It tastes really good. Hummus is another thing that I just love so much, and it's great to add to different dishes, like different meals. This is a little treat. I love pickles, you guys. Fun fact, I love pickles. Mo loves them too, so we like to have these once in a while. And then this is quite interesting. These are veggie chicken nuggets, so there's no actual meat in here. It's all plant-based. This is a fun thing that Mo and I sometimes eat. I don't eat a lot of mock meats. I prefer to just eat like like real food, but once in a while it's nice to just have these. I usually just slice these down the center and then fry them on a pan for a couple of minutes. We have them with some ketchup and some veggies and sweet potatoes or rice or quinoa or something like that. It's just very quick. Again, it's not like a staple of mine in my diet or anything like that, but once in a while we do enjoy it. So those are all of the groceries that I got this morning, and now I'm gonna put it all away into my fridge, into my cupboards, and in the little places that they all have to go. And I thought I would show you guys that as well. I'm gonna start with the things that go in my fridge. So behind this door right here is our fridge. I totally forgot to show this. I got 2 packs of baby spinach as well, but I just put them directly into the fridge when I got home because I didn't want it to go bad. But yes, I'm always buying fresh baby spinach to put in my smoothies, which you guys have probably seen in lots of my other vlogs. I got 2 packs this morning. So this is my fridge, you guys. It is quite small, but I'm gonna show you guys how I managed to fit most of this stuff in here. I have a designated bowl in my fridge just for sweet potatoes. I'm gonna add in the ones that I got this morning into here. I just make sure to keep the ones that are newer on the bottom and then the older ones on the top. So these are the ones that I reach for. I also have a little bowl for my onion and garlic, and again I just move the one that I need to eat or use first onto the top so that I know that this is the one that I have to grab. Same thing with my ginger. So I've already got 2 pieces there, and I'm just going to move those to the top.
It's been 3 months since we talked. Feel like you're on a roll, yeah. Me, myself, and I just keep on stumbling.
So here are all the vegetables and the produce that I like to keep in the fridge. I still have some other things left on the counter, but I will put those in other places. So you guys can see my fridge is tiny. It's almost like playing a game of Tetris when I have to stock up my fridge, but we make it work, and I actually think it's quite cute. So as long as I keep it clean and organized and like fresh looking, I can manage. And then here we have my little freezer. So we've got some frozen bananas. These I actually bought this morning as well, but again I just had to put them directly in the freezer so that they wouldn't melt. And I also got this, which is frozen mango. Really nice for putting into smoothies. It also makes it nice and cold and gives it a nice sweetness. And the raspberries I like to put into my oatmeal. Then the bananas will go over here, and then all of my lemons will go into this little citrus basket thing. I just got this the other day. I think it's the cutest thing ever. So everything has now been organized and put away in its place, and I thought I would show you guys what I have in these drawers. In this first drawer, we just keep our utensils, so our knives and forks, some scissors, some post-it notes. I'm always making post-it notes, some pens and little bits and bobs. They will all go in this first drawer. And then in this drawer, I've got some baking paper. These are essential for my sweet potatoes when I put them in the oven. Some tin foil, toothpicks, and just like some random little cooking things. And then in this drawer, this is one of my favorite drawers because this is my tea drawer. I drink a lot of tea. I love green tea. This is a jasmine green tea. It's really nice. We've got some detox tea. This is some fennel tea, some peppermint tea, get relaxed, get clean. I got these when I was in New York. I am obsessed with green tea lattes, so matcha lattes, and I like to make them at home sometimes as well. This is a supplement I take, manuka honey, cinnamon, some almond butter. I love almond butter. We've got those dried mangoes, some sun-dried tomatoes over here, which are nice to cook with as well. This is something else that we keep around if we want something sweet, some candy, but it's a very like healthy kind of natural alternative of a regular candy, so it's vegan. They are so good. I of course don't eat these on like a daily basis or anything, but they are there if we're in the mood. So this drawer is really fun. We've got some nice teas and then some little snacks and things that we reach for after dinner sometimes. And then in this last drawer, we've got some like dried goods. So we've got the pasta over here, we've got some rice, we've also got some rice cakes. We are a big fan of like corn or rice cakes. These are flavored with Italian herbs, super good with some hummus. Here are those little raviolis I showed you guys before. And then here I like to keep some supplements, which you guys have seen in my vlogs. This is the wheatgrass, and then I've also got barley grass over here. This you guys have seen in my vlogs when I make my smoothies. This is some maca. I like to keep things organized in jars as much as possible. So here we have some hemp seeds. Then we've got some nutritional yeast, which is a great source of vitamin B12. This is really nice to add on top of pastas. It has quite a cheesy taste to it, so it's almost a little bit like Parmesan. So that's pretty much that drawer. And in here we've got our plates and cups and glasses and things like that. This is our oven. I'm not sure if I gave you a proper overview yet of our kitchen, but this is pretty much the whole kitchen. So you guys saw a little bit of that. This is my sink. We've got a nice window here, which I really appreciate. I love to open that up when I'm cooking and just to get some natural light and like fresh air. Through this side here, we've got our living room and our TV. This is where I like to do my yoga and Pilates. You guys have probably also seen that from my vlogs. So yeah, we've got two more cupboards underneath our sink, and then this is our dishwasher, which I love. And then here are some appliances that we use often, so we keep them out. This is my water boiler, my kettle, which I use several times per day to make myself tea. And you guys know my beautiful Vitamix. I did a vlog where I showed like an unboxing and me making my first smoothie in this. It's a really special purchase for me, and I've been so happy with it. It performs like a dream. Then we've got this beautiful toaster from SMEG. I don't really use this toaster so often because I don't really eat toast that often, but I think it's so beautiful and it adds a little bit of, you know, elegance and like a touch of sparkle to this small kitchen. I think it's like a bit of an art piece actually in my kitchen, so really love this one as well. And then we've got some wooden utensils here that I use for cooking, and then back there are some supplements. I don't take all of these supplements daily, but I do like to keep them all together and like in view so that I don't forget to take them, because if they're there, it reminds me. And on to my favorite part of the kitchen. It is definitely this area right here. So we actually had this little shelf thing put in because I felt like the space was a little bit empty and I just needed more storage space as well. And I love to organize little foods like this in these clear glass jars. I think it just makes it look really pretty and organized, and I just love how functional it is. And again, it's a bit of a decor as well, so I really love this. This is flaxseed, chia seed, a mix of different nuts, sunflower seeds, dates, raisins, and in the bigger ones we've got oats, quinoa. I use this so often, and this as well. This is some wild rice, and over here we've got some diatomaceous earth, and this is activated charcoal from coconut. I've read that these are really good for detoxification. They can help to draw out impurities from your digestive system. If you guys haven't read up about diatomaceous earth or activated charcoal, I would highly recommend just to read about it a little bit. It's very interesting. Here we've got some lemons, which you guys saw earlier. here. This is an aloe vera plant, which I find so beautiful. I like to have this as a house plant, but you could actually cut off one of the leaves and slice it open and use it as a moisturizer, as a face treatment. You could also scoop it into your smoothies. Here we've got some apples, which you guys saw as well. And I like to keep fruit out so that I will grab it and eat it. Or if I want a dessert or something sweet after lunch or dinner, I will try to always grab some fruit, and it's very helpful if it's out on the counter to just grab easily. And then over here I have some cookbooks. This is the Oh She Glows Every Day by Angela Liddon. It's really good. And then behind we've got the Plantpower Way by Julia Piat and Rich Roll. Rich Roll has a really good podcast. He is an ultra marathon runner, and he is plant-based and super strong and healthy. This is vegan bowls for vegan souls. These bowls are actually made from coconut. I actually have one I can show you guys. This is a bowl made from a real coconut shell. I think this is so cute, and when I got this I also got the cookbook. I will link them below, but this book is really nice, and it features recipes from regular people who have tagged them on Instagram, and they've created some super delicious things. How amazing does that look? This is a chickpea, zucchini, eggplant, potato curry. Oh my gosh, this looks good. We've got some Mexican lentil chili bowl. Yum. So I like to have these cookbooks around for inspiration if I just want ideas or I'm feeling like a little bit unmotivated. I love to keep inspiration like this around me. So this book is beautiful. Again, I think it's a really nice way to decorate your kitchen, or if you just have like blank spaces that you want to add a touch of color or a little bit of interest to, I think cookbooks like this are really nice. And then lastly, here is my sink, and again I have this great window just on top, which I find super helpful, and I just love having this natural light and fresh air. This hand wash and hand lotion are from Molten Brown. It is the refined white mulberry scent. It is so good. I like to have a nicer hand wash and hand lotion next to my sink just to kind of jazz things up a little bit. I think they're quite pretty and just gives it a bit of a extra luxurious feel in this very simple kitchen. So I think it's a lot about, you know, mixing and matching, and even if you're working with a smaller space, just adding like little luxurious touches like a nice hand wash and a hand lotion, you know, a nice toaster, the little glass jars, the plant, some fruit, some books. I think it just all adds to the space and makes it look, you know, quite pretty and inspirational. As I mentioned, eating well and having good food around is a passion of mine, so I really like to keep the space quite clean and beautiful to be in and just uplifting. So it's not my dream kitchen just yet, but I make the most of it and I think it's quite cute, and I do like to be in here. So that is my kitchen, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this little tour and enjoyed seeing what I got from the grocery store. Let me know below what is your favorite part of my little kitchen. It would be interesting to know below in the comments. I'm also thinking of doing a full apartment tour very soon. It might actually be coming up after this video, so I hope that you guys are excited for that as well. I'm really excited to share that with you guys, and also, you know, different like styling tips and like home decor things, because I love being at home. I'm such a home person, so I really do enjoy, you know, keeping my space clean and organized. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon with my next one.